Hey drone friends, this is Adam at UAV Coach and Drone Pilot Ground School. Happy Friday and welcome to our Drone Weekly News Roundup. I have 3 stories to share with you this week. Our first story will cover new rules that finally allow you to fly a drone in New York City. Our second story will discuss new firmware updates regarding the DJI Mavic 3 Enterprise and Mavic 3 thermal drone. And finally, we'll show you a drone light show celebration that occurred after one special Nebraska women's volleyball game. Also, here are some job listings in the drone industry this week for anyone interested. Bluebird Media is looking for a creative specialist in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Rise Visual Media has an opening for a videographer in Mystic, Connecticut. Mighty Media Solutions is seeking a photographer and videographer in Deerfield, New Hampshire, and Be Here Media is looking for drone pilots in Los Angeles, California. With that said, let's fly in. After years of a complete ban on drone operations, New York City is finally allowing drone pilots to fly within the city with a permit. The new process isn't easy, but it's a big step forward. To kick things off, New York City Mayor Eric Adams actually piloted a drone, which seems like a lot of fun, but also hides the fact of the high stack of paperwork and fees to pay if anyone else wants to fly a drone in the city. To apply, you'll need to pay a $150 fee and have the following: an online account with the New York City government website, which is free to make, government-issued photo ID for the applicant and any proposed operator, FAA pilot certification with small unmanned aircraft system rating, FAA UAS registration certificate, applicable FAA waivers and other authorizations, proof of commercial general liability and drone insurance policies, and details regarding the applicant's data privacy and cybersecurity practices policy. The rules on what you can photograph in public places are pretty restrictive, and another call out is that you'll have to have drone insurance to fly in New York City, as noted above. Another fact to mention is that online applications must be submitted up to 30 days in advance of the planned takeoff and landing. There are some circumstances where the process can be shortened to 14 days, but that doesn't make the process much easier. One big exception is for pilots flying in model aircraft fields. In these areas, there are no required permits. Our next story talks about upgrades for the DJI Mavic 3 Enterprise and 3 Thermal that come with the newest firmware update. These include added Find My Drone feature, added ability to view the downloaded photos and videos in album when the aircraft is disconnected, added ability to import unlocking licenses offline, added fixed angle shot for waypoint actions. You can set the gimbal pitch, aircraft orientation, and camera zoom. Optimize firmware compatibility of the remote controller to avoid abnormalities caused by firmware downgrades. Optimize payload SDK to provide more secondary development functions. Optimize some of the DJI Pilot 2 information, such as the prompts, and fixed known issues to improve user experience. And finally, last week's matchup between the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Omaha Mavericks set a world record for highest attendance ever at a women's sporting event. On August 30th, a staggering 92,003 fans were in attendance at Lincoln's Outdoor Memorial Stadium. The previous world record was 91,648 people at a Champions League soccer match, which was held in Barcelona, Spain last year. To celebrate the new world record, the Huskers took to the skies and put on a giant drone light show over the stadium. And just by listening to the crowd, you can start to get a sense of how huge of an event this really was.
But when you said offhandedly, maybe we'll do it at Memorial Stadium, can you believe you're here at this point now?
I still can't. I feel like we're at a rock concert or something. And the fans are fired up tonight. I mean, this is a party. It's awesome.
All right, that's all we have for this week. As always, check out the links below to read more about each story. Also, show us some love by subscribing to our channel and liking this video. And now I'll pass it off to you. What do you think about new rules allowing drone pilots to fly in New York City? And how about the drone light show to celebrate the world record attendance of the Nebraska volleyball game? Comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you all have a great weekend, and to all of our drone pilots out there, blue skies and safe flying.